Good morning, students. I hope all of you are safe with your parents. Once again, I welcome you in class 6 English. So, we know that our main chapter, that is chapter number 4, Plans 14, and this is our second unit, childhood's adventure. Now, previous two video, I explained now what is the main story, right? And I also give you one related to the story, that is from the Indian boy whose name is Bhim Yadav, and here the story of Shai Kent, who was worried about passengers of the plane which is going to Bangkok, right? She loved to watch watch planes. She has a desire that I will also travel in the plane and I will also sit into the plane. Then she was 13-year-old girl, right? Majority time she took a camera with her and took the pictures of the flights. She knows the name of the airlines, flights, each and everything, the place of the Sydney airport, right? One day, so she took the one day what happened, that the flight passes from the took over from the airport, and something fall down from the bushes which is situated near the airport, and she was worried about it, and she went to that area, but suddenly she find out that there is a fence, and that's why she had to stop there and she could not move away. She took the pictures with a camera. The watchman stopped her. The watchman did not listen herself. The watchman did not listen to her. She told that something fall down from the plane, but the watchman think that she is a child, so she is make a joke for here, and he did not listen to him, and she was worried about it, and she went to the home. Suddenly run to direct. When she reached at home, she moved towards where, that her room, took the pictures, took one book from his bookshelf, from her bookshelf, and the name of the book is Planes of Today, and find out the pictures, and suddenly she took the pictures. She found the pictures of Boeing 347, and which is similar to the plane like that for the Bangkok, and find out the things, what is it, and it was the landing gear, right? So she was worried about it. Oh, it's a landing gear, and landing gear is a part of the plane, and that springs to the wheels down, and the plane needs to the wheels to the land, and planes, because the plane is in danger, because almost 400 people were traveling into that flight and their life is in danger. So what she will do, now we will learn from this part. She looked at the clock on the table, and it was almost 9 o'clock, right? Night time, it is 9 o'clock. The flight time from Sydney to Bangkok was bit more than 9.5 hours. It means, see that how many hours is taking to reach Sydney to Bangkok. So it will take almost 9.5 hours, and this means the flight was going land in less than 7 hours, because when she reached at home, that time the time period is what, 7:30, right? When she reached at home, the time is 7:30, and right now it is 9 o'clock. So 1.5 hour already passed. So within the 7 hours, the flight will land into the Bangkok airport. I have to call the airport now. Say decided. So how many hours was remaining to land the flight in Bangkok? So 7 hours remaining. 7 hours was remaining to land the flight in Bangkok. Why did Sai decide? What did Sai decided? So she decided that she had to call into the airport. She found the number and called the airport, right? Then after she found the number of the Sydney airport and she called there. An operator answered. Now operator means what? Someone who answers the telephone in a big place. Now we all know that when we are calling in some government offices, that time there is an operator there, right? So they have received the call and give the answers, and says that thank you for calling Sydney airport. Can I help you? Right? And obviously when we are calling in some offices, banking, some government offices, that time there is a main line is, can I help you? Yes, this is important. That's a plane in danger. When she says that that's a plane in danger, The woman did not speak for us some time. Who is this? She asked after a long pause. Right? She did not reply. And she said, who is this? My name's Sai Kant. She says that my name is Sai Kant. And how old are you, Sai Kant? She says that how old are you? Sai Kant says that I am a 13 years old. You are a 13 and there's a plane in danger is there, right? Now you listen to me. We don't like getting silly calls from children. It's not a game, okay? Don't make call to the airport about plane in danger. I told you that. Previous second video we know that the watchman did not believe on her. Right? Same way here, the operator of the Sydney airport, she did not also believe her. She says that it is a 13-year-old girl. She make the silly joke. She is making a fun with us. Means she is what we say is that she is joking towards. So she says, don't make the call to the airport about the plane in danger. Don't say that because she is not believing this thing. So do you think the operator listened to size matter properly and why? So no, the operator did not listen to size matter properly previously. Because she was 13 years old girl, when she listened this thing, that's why she did not believe on her. You have listened to me. No, this is not a game. Oh no, wailed shy. Shy, wailed means cried up. She was cried up. I say, you have to listen to me. Oh no, it's not a game. She convinced to operator. But the woman had hung the phone. Hung the phone means she put down the phone. It means ended the call. She called the airport again. This time she explained everything to the operator. She quickly put Shy onto a senior official. Right? So who listened to the Sai intentionally? So the senior officers intentionally listened to Sai's story. I can send you the pictures by the email right now, added Sai at the end. When she informed all the matters and afterwards she says that I will send the picture by email right now. So you will trust on me. Right? So what did senior ask to the Sai? Right? Yes, it's indeed a part of the landing gear. Agreed the official after he had checked the picture. Right? So what did senior official say after check the picture? So says that it's indeed part of the landing gear and this plane is in danger. We need to talk to the airline and they need to talk to the pilot. So what did the senior officer ask to the side? That afterwards says that they have to call airport authority, it means airlines, and they need to talk to with pilot. Right? So can you do something, sir? Asked the Sai hopefully. Sai become a hopefully when officials listen to him. She has a hope that now these people listen to me, and she asked that question. Can you do something for that plane? Yes, I can. He answered. Give me your number. We will call you once the plane lands. So what did the senior ask to the Sai again? So the senior asked her Sai's number. Right? That night Shai could not sleep properly. She could not sleep properly because she was worried about the flight. She was worried about the 400 people who was traveling into the Bangkok, Sydney to Bangkok. Early the next morning, she rushed to switch on the television. She was anxious to know about the safety of the plane. Why was Shai anxious? Because she was anxious to know about the safety of the plane. And we can say that Sai was anxious because to know about the safety of the plane. As she listened, there was a report about how a girl in Sydney, Australia had saved a plane. The name of the plane is Pan Pacific Flight 401 was safely on the ground. A plane had made an emergency landing and all the passengers were safe. Sai breathed a sigh of relief. So what did Sai listen from the TV? So she listened that a report about how a girl from the Sydney, Australia had saved a plane. There was one plane named is Pan Pacific Flight 401 was safely on the ground and the plane had made an emergency landing and all the passengers were safe. Later that morning, a woman called to speak to Sai. So who called Sai? The name of the woman is, my name is Amelia Norris. So Amelia Norris called Sai. What did Amelia offer to Sai? She says that I am calling from the Bangkok office of Pan Pacific Airlines. We want to thank you for helping us. Our plane is safe. So we would like you like you to come to Bangkok. So she offered, Amelia offered Sai that she would come to the Bangkok for visiting. We want to fly you there, and because we will also providing tickets for the Sydney to Bangkok. Can you come? Well, I have to ask my parents. Can my family come to Bangkok too? She also said, I have to ask my family, my parents, but could my family also come with us, our side? Yes, of course, they can, agreed Amelia. Amelia said, yes, of course, they can also come. Sai smiled, she was going to get a plane at last. So what was the answer of the Sai? So she said, I will think and I will also inform to my parents, but can my parents will also, can my family come to Bangkok also? This is a wording. So student, here we have to stop the lesson. Our chapter is also over. Sorry for that. Now here the chapter is over, right? You have to what? That you have to see the consciousness of the girl, her intelligence of the girl. It means her intelligence and her social awareness also will learn from this chapter. So whenever you are see something worse into the society, someone who are some traffic, some plane, some bus is in danger, you should inform to the authority, right? So you will save the life of the people. Thank you, student.